Good morning, everybody. So, if you're watching this, it's just gone 6 o'clock. I've done another podcast. I've been up since 5:30, and I've switched on the camera, and I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh my god! Look at the state of you! And you're doing a podcast? What? You're nuts!" And the reason is obviously that I've come into the office. The office is next door. It's now in the annex. So we've knocked down an annex and put it in a man cave and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm just doing it like this. Anyway, so that is the state. It is Monday. That's the reason why I look like this, because I've just basically not long out of bed. Yeah, very, very early in the morning. So I've done 2 podcasts already, smashing it for the day. I love it. So it is 15th of March. And today what we do is I run through what I want to have done last week and what I'm going to do this week. And it keeps me accountable. I've got to say, I've just been doing some work now because I didn't do it last week. And I thought, right, I need to do it. I can't come on camera and say, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I didn't do that. And so, yeah, it keeps me accountable. So I like it. Because I've got to come on here and let you guys know that I didn't do it. And that's enough for me to motivate me to do stuff, to get shit done. Right, let's start with a positive focus. My positive focus is my house. I just look around and just think, oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe I live here. For those of you who don't know the story, very, very quickly, I drove my grandma in January, showing her houses around Beverley, and I drove down this street and said, Grandma, I'm going to live either there or there. And she goes, Dean, it's not even for sale yet. I said, Grandma, when the time's right, for me, the house will come for sale. And in March last year, the house came for sale. And I thought, damn, it's too early, too much. And then in July was the first time when I started seriously looking at it, because it was still on the market and the price came down an extra 50 grand. I was like, maybe we could get it cheaper than we thought. And anyway, here we are. And I just look around now. I've got my little man cave, and it's wonderful. So I absolutely love it. I'm very, very lucky and very, very blessed, because I feel like that successful people, and I speak to a lot of my successful friends, and most of them don't believe there's any luck. I, on the other hand, one of them actually gets mad with me for saying luck. He's like, Dean, stop. There's no luck. You are not lucky because of this, and this, and this. I get that, but I'm very lucky. I am definitely very lucky. So there's got to be a massive element of luck, of fortune. And I believe that I'm very, very lucky. Just for example, 4 years ago, I asked somebody to work for me, and she turned me down. God damn it! I think it was 3 years ago. Anyway, I was on Thursday, I think it was. I rang up somewhere for I'm going to say a VW place for my car, for my van, and she actually answered the phone. I couldn't believe she left where she was before, because she didn't ever want to leave that place. And anyway, things have changed, circumstances changed, and she's moved on. And she answered the phone. And we got talking. It turns out that she's looking for another job. I'm hiring. And it's like, oh my God, how lucky is that? I mean, I know she's good. I know she's amazing. I know she's the biggest thing for me. I know she's good at customer care. And that's what I care about. And she's a good person. Are you good with customers? And are you a good person? And she ticks both boxes. So very, very lucky there. So my positive focus is, that I am extremely, extremely happy and lucky. I mean, I look out now of my office and I see trees and racecourse, and it's incredible. So you start the day with positive focus. I promise you, it'll be game changing for you guys. Just going to take a cup of tea, swig of tea. I love a cup of tea. I love a cup of tea any time of the day. Okay, so and by the way, something, my grandma, 89-year-old, she had a fall on Thursday, a really serious fall. It was windy once. She opened the door because, I don't know, and she hung onto the door, and the door swung back, and she fell over and broke her bloody hip. So she's been in hospital all week, which hasn't been great. Apparently, she's now asking for a blusher. So that can only be one good thing. She had an operation on Friday, I believe it was. Operated on a Friday. And I think that she's going to be in hospital for 2 weeks or somewhere on there, 10 days to 2 weeks. So not great, but again, very, very blessed. 89 years old, not really had any health problems apart from when she spent 2 weeks in hospital because her heart wasn't quite right, but no operation and nothing, just some tablets. And she's done really, really well. so far in recovery. So hopefully, fingers crossed, she'll continue to be positive and stuff. And yeah, we'll see. Right. So last week, what I wanted to do, I wanted to make Claire feel special. Funny story. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was doing absolutely everything for Claire. It was it's really, really trying because I wanted to. What I've just recorded a podcast saying no. What is it? No financial success will. I don't know. Basically, no financial success will ever help or something if you haven't got happiness in the home or something like that. So happy life, happy wife, happy life, basically. And that is so true. And I obviously want to make Claire feel special because she's my wife and stuff. And I feel like I'm pretty good focusing on my kids and being a good dad. And so I want to make sure that I do that with my wife as well. So funny story, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, she even says, Dean, wow, I can't believe what you're doing. You're doing the washing, you're doing the tidying up, you're hoovering. She actually made comment of how much. And I said, oh, Claire, yeah, I want to focus on you this week. I want to make you happy. And she was like, oh, brilliant. Anyway, so yesterday, she was in bed and she was like, thanks for today, Dean. Really enjoyed it. Really, really appreciated how you made me feel special and stuff. I said, yeah, well, this week I wanted to, yeah, that's what I talked about on the podcast. I wanted to, you feel special. And she goes, oh. I said, wait a second. Don't you remember what you said? She goes, why do you think you've done it? I said, yeah, I think I've nailed it, Claire, if I'm honest. I think I've done really, really well. And she says, well, okay, yeah, I can't remember anything, but yeah, okay. I said, Claire, you actually made comment. You commented how well I was doing. So I feel like I did a good job. She actually noticed it. She remarked on it, and now she's forgot it. Brilliant. So what the hell was the point? I'm joking, obviously. So yeah, I definitely have done that, but she's forgotten. But trust me, okay? Even if she can't remember, I can remember. And I did, okay? Right, so go through customer care book and make changes. Well, yes, I've read the book. I read a full book about customer care. We're going to go through it as a book review in a couple of weeks' time. And we haven't made the changes yet purely because James is on holiday. So I'm giving myself a tick for that, okay? Income School course about blogging. Yes, I've done that. I've spent maybe an hour or so on that course. I know not much. However, that's because I've been more interested in the next one, take the Blog Millionaire course and looking at buying an Age domain. So I've been geeking out on that one and taking that course. So them two are the same thing. And yeah, I've been geeking out on that one. Haven't bought one yet. Obviously, it takes time to buy one. I try to buy one this week, but I probably won't because it's got to be right. So have a look, have another drink of tea. I don't want it to go cold. I hate cold tea. Go through expenses. Done. Record 30 podcasts for this podcast. Haven't done 30. I've recorded 26. So I'm happy with that. And I'll even give myself a cross there. I'm fine. 26. I've recorded many weeks in front now, so I'm happy with that. Go through last week's jobs and get done. If you remember, last week's jobs was the big one was about writing down all the different podcasts, commercial property and property podcasts that I want to be on, and I've written out 10. So yeah, very pleased with that. So last week it was a bloody good week. Monday, Tuesday, I smashed it. I really went to town on it, and so I was really happy how productive I was. So yeah, happy with that. This week, right? This week in March, it's Cheltenham Festival. So I try to keep Cheltenham Festival free. I like to just enjoy a Cheltenham Festival. I like to have some bets, and so this is my week. This is my goddamn week. And so yeah, I'm very much focused on Cheltenham, but there's obviously still things I want to do. So and Cheltenham, by the way, it's only, I always say I'm going to watch Cheltenham, I'm going to sit down and go watch it, and I never ever do. This week, I am going to try to do it because I enjoy that. I enjoy it. So I think it's important to make sure you do things you enjoy. So what have I got to do? I want to plan out my next 5 podcasts for Hacking Self-Storage, my next 5 guests, and get in touch with them and say, look, do you want to come on the podcast? When can we get dates in the diary? So that's what I want to do. And then another thing I want to do is email a 10 property podcast and pitch myself. So I've got to create the email. And I got one that was pretty good the other day from somebody who wants to come on my storage podcast. And so that's an example. So I need to write that email out. So that's going to take maybe a couple of hours to do. But I'm really excited about that because I want to grow the podcast. I want to go on other people's podcasts. I enjoy it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. On my blog, I've got to find out why Amazon isn't working. So that's another job. I'm getting no income now from Amazon, which was, it's not much. It was maybe $25 to $35 a week, which I'd rather have it than not. So I want to find out why that's not working. Go through Income School, YouTube training. So I want to start and have a look at that, see how good it is. So yeah, because I want to start a YouTube channel for my different blogs and stuff to try and earn some money there. And then I want to go through Blog Millionaire again and go through the course about buying expired domains and stuff, and keep checking on GoDaddy and see if I can actually purchase one. It's definitely not my goal to purchase one. Well, it is my ultimate goal, but I don't want you guys to think that I'll purchase one this week, because I definitely won't. Well, I can't say I definitely won't, but it's unlikely because it's got to be right. Okay, so that's basically my week. It's now 6:30 in the morning, 6:31. I'm going to drop the wife's car off and run back from the place where I dropped my car off. The garage, that's it, the garage. All right, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful week. Attack your goals. Honestly, if you attack Monday, then Tuesday, Wednesday, it becomes so much easier. So first things first, attack Monday. If you win Monday, then you're setting yourself up for the rest of the week. And I promise you, the rest of the week becomes so easy, or so much easier. So the secret is just win Monday. Win Monday, win the week, win the day, win the year. I'm thinking about what I've got to do next, and I'm still talking. So, right, any further ado, I am off. Have a wonderful week. I love you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.